I'm going to do an insight video today. I've been talking a lot about reality, and I've been talking a lot about sort of 3D reality and 5D reality, and I've been obviously having a lot of experiences around this, and I've been talking about it for a reason. The 5D reality obviously is where the creator aspect, or like the source creator, um, starts to come online, and the source vibration, the source frequency, everything is energy, everything is vibrations, frequencies, and this all links to consciousness. It all links to reality. It links to manifestation. It links to creation. It links to the law of attraction. It links to the law of vibration, the frequency, the law of oneness, the law of perpetual transmutation. It also sort of links to universal law of correspondence. It also links to um, the universal law of compensation, which is all, and inspired action, which is all about sort of like um, vibrations and frequencies. Like compensation is about what you're creating, what you're vibrating, what you're manifesting through your vibration, your frequency. Everything that we do is all about vibration and frequency. Also connecting to the universal law of polarity, where you look at the eternal moment, and you look at not necessarily like see things in good or bad, you just see them in frequencies as vibrations and frequencies. So universal law of polarity is like positive and negative, and it relates to this sense of vibration and frequency. The more that we sort of understand vibration and frequency, the more we understand that the universal law of polarity is just talking about positive and negative, but it's also just talking about frequencies in sort of like where you've got an awareness with your frequency, so you create a high, like a higher frequency or a higher vibration. And it's not even higher, it's just it's more aligned, it's more in tune, it's more in harmony. And the positive and negative works in this way, where you look at the universal law of polarity. What we're really talking about is these frequencies. You know, you've got more harmonious frequencies, and you've got other frequencies where we're not in so much harmony, and we're not in so much union and alignment with that source energy, with that essence. And this is what this time's about. This is what this time's about, is sort of like awakening. It's moving and shifting past the 3D blueprint, which is what needs to be dissolved now, because the 3D blueprint and the 3D consciousness are related to our state of awareness and our state of consciousness, and the external reality and the external world is very much around sort of like materialism. It's about physical world. It's about all those kind of things, and in a sense, it limits us. As like when you go to the fifth dimensional reality, you're around your essence, your vibration, your frequency, your source vibration, your source frequency, your source creator. You start connecting into the energetic world, the world of vibration and frequency, which is where all creation comes from, which is all creation is manifested from. And this is the shift. The shift of consciousness is going into fifth dimension, where we awaken to the fact that we are like co-creators of reality, and we're also energetic beings with an essence, and we're all born from the same source. And this is where it's like the universal law of oneness comes into its own, because the universal law of oneness is talking about that we're all energetic beings, we're all vibrations, we're all frequencies, and creation is just a reflection of frequencies and vibrations. And each and every one of us has the ability within our center, within our source creator and our source vibration, to create and manifest from that center. So we have an infinite source of vibrations and frequencies that we can create from. And this is the infinite symbol of eight. The horizontal sort of like eight is to do with flow. And the more we go into the flow of source, the more we understand this is infinite. The infinite source is like creation of realities and manifestations of all different realities within all different realms and dimensions, and we're all part of that, because we're all born of the same source, we're all born of the same essence. And in this sense, it opens up our source channel to once again be connected to these different frequencies of consciousness, where these different sort of beings sort of like reside. So when you talk about like ascended masters, and you talk about angels, and you talk about people talk about guides and things like that, they're all beings that are born of source energy, and in that sense, they're all vibrations and frequencies. but they're all part of the same source. They're all part of the oneness vibration, the oneness frequency. And when we understand that, then we bring our source energy online, then we start to vibrate with an infinite frequency where we can be connected to these many different realities and dimensions around, where we can actually align with higher awareness, higher consciousness, and higher frequencies. But it all starts from the universal law of correspondence, where we understand that we are this vibration, we are this frequency, we are this source energy, we have an essence, and that essence is connected, and that essence creates, and it can co-create with source energy. And that's when we start to open up to source energy and the infinite flow of the universe. And the infinite flow is this infinite flow of information, wisdom, consciousness, frequencies, vibrations that come from all different realities. There is no limit. This is where the eternal moment comes in as well. So when we start to really sort of vibrate, and as I'm connecting into this, I feel like there's a big column of energy that goes down me, and my frequency, my vibration, and as it goes down, these energy centers are all vibrating and unifying, and they're being sort of like opened with new energy as I start to talk about this. So I know what I'm discussing has this vibrancy, this frequency of this new awareness, this new consciousness, but it's also like a new opening where we start to open up on our energy channels open up. So we start to receive information, but higher sort of like vibrations and frequencies, where we start to open up to this infinite wisdom, this infinite sort of knowledge that all of us, like source energy, source consciousness, um, is this infinite sort of like wisdom of all creation, of all wisdom, of all reality. And we're opening up to that as we start to open up. I also see a big golden light in my center, like in my heart center, that is infinite, and it's, as I'm sitting there and connecting into it right in this second, it's opening up, but it's covering my whole being, and it's just turning my impression is it's turning my energy, vibration, and frequency into this golden light of just a light, a frequency. It's not a physical being. It's a vibration. It's a frequency. And again, this is the key of consciousness, and the opening of the door into source awareness, source consciousness. And you need to just vibrate with it. Also, I've been talking about manifestation and creation. They've also been showing me this inside out sort of perspective, where when you're in universal law of correspondence, and you're in this source center energy, once you're in that vibration, then the vibration that you're creating from within, it then it aligns and creates a 5D blueprint externally in the external world. So the external world that is on a 3D blueprint, when you're in your center and in your 5D vibration and your source creator and your source vibration frequency, the external world then starts to align with the inner source vibration, the inner source frequency. And this is where your source creator also comes online, and the external reality of 3D blueprint is then being heightened and aligned with a 5D blueprint. And this is how we start to bring our 6-dimensional source creator online. And then we start through that, we then express the 5D reality, which is the energetic vibration and frequency of source creation. And then that 5D blueprint then expresses itself in the physical world, and it shifts the 3D blueprint, so you're always in the 5D consciousness, the 5D reality, the 5D vibration and frequency. So you start to see that the 3D reality is only can be sort of aligned and unified with your 5D vibration and frequency. So the 3D reality is like a blank canvas that can be created through your 5D vibration, your 5D frequency, and this all comes from the 6th dimension of your source creator, which is the source energy, source vibration. And this is what's coming online for many of us at the moment, and this is why it's really important that we start to really sort of like align with it, because it allows us to co-create, it allows us to vibrate and manifest reality in a different way. And we also create a new vision, a new sort of like vision for this age of awareness, age of consciousness, age of vibration and frequency. And we start to use our energy in a way And this is why I feel like the universal laws are great sort of like have great wisdom and great understanding for many of us to learn from. And all we have to do is connect to those universal laws, and each universal law will bring a state of consciousness and awareness to each individual being, in their own way, in their own sort of like way of seeing that, seeing the universal laws and the wisdom of it, and that will help then to align you to your own sort of source creator, your source vibration, your source frequency. And this is what this time's about. It's all part of the same one vibration, one frequency of source creation, source manifestation, and source vibration. But we all experience that source energy in different ways. I'm expressing uh, my vision of source creation, and I'm expressing my my source creator within my reality in my life, and you're expressing it in your way. But what we need to sort of like, the main sort of key thing is that we're all source and we're all connected by one vibration, and the essence that's in each and every being of all reality, of all creation, is what connects us, is what aligns us, and what unifies us. And it's also about us trying to not see each other as physical beings, but as essence, and connect to each of us on a deeper level as on an essence vibration, on a source vibration, that we're all part of the same source, so we're all infinitely connected and we're all infinitely linked. And this is the wisdom of the universal law of oneness, and the universal law of source, vibration, frequency, creation, and manifestation. And that's the insight for today.